Hello. Hello, hello. So, welcome, everybody. It's time to start the stream. It's time to start. It's time to begin. So, first things first, I know I said yesterday that we would be playing Minecraft today. Multiplayer, difficult. Me and Coop will do it again. Yes, it is time to light the lights. It's time to change the Muppets for the Muppet Show tonight. Yes! That is indeed what's going to be happening. I am doing new design. Uh, I'll be honest, a lot of this is because of the fact that I'm gonna start Minecrafting soon, and that I want to be more anime lady than weird furry creature. So let's get right into it. I've been working on this on and off for a couple of days, so you guys get to see what I've been working on. I got this so far with the basic sketch looking like that. Yes, I know, but clothes come after I finish the body design, Fairy. Please be nice. So, very fun looking dragon lady. And I enjoy the bright red hair. So, I'm going to continue to be into it by just straight up doing some fun changing stuff up. So, this one's not enough of a difference. But we're going to get a nice gradient going for the hair because I love me a good subtle gradient. In case you didn't know. And I can't tell where it starts. So if I can't tell where it starts, I can't do it correctly. Yes. These are actual horns that I do own that I got from a Ren fair that I went to. And they make me so very happy. Nice. We got our nice gradient going on here. I appreciate that. Nice horns. Thanks, they're real. Yes, they are. They're not necessarily this color per se. I mean, I'm sort of doing a combination of both sets of colors that I have. But yes, I I do own them. And now we got the nice hair going on. Big old scary eyes. Except they're probably not scary. But we got that nice hair color. I'm so very pleased by the way that hair color looks, by the way. It took me a while to first decide that I wanted to change all of this, but also to just admit that I'm happiest when I have wild hair color for my sonas and that I wanted to be a pretty anime lady, so yes. What Fairy's talking about is like a blood orange, lemon popsicle that she saw today in the grocery stores that we go to. So I want to try it, but we didn't get it for this week. So like I said, big old dragony and energy. I'm going full on dragon princess energy, y'all, cuz I deserve it. So we're going to go ahead and I think that the next part will be for the ears. So we'll go here. I'm glad you agree. I'm gonna do it even if nobody else ever agrees with me. But people agreeing with me is nice. Alright, let's back it over. To this area and check it. That looks nice. So we'll use that as the first section. Right now I have it full on mirrored, so that makes my life easier. I'm a big fan of the earwings, but I'm an even bigger fan of the earwings that are actually just sort of. Yes. You don't have super mega lashes for your characters. I'll probably draw your characters with them. I'll probably draw my own characters forever with them. Guys, girls, doesn't matter. Everybody deserves lashes. Lashes that make you the envy of the modern world. Mascara companies wishes they had this. It's hard to see on this particular character that I'm using right now, which is also 7, but 7 circa last year when I redesigned it in July. Sometimes you just gotta redesign your Sona every like 10 minutes. You'll eventually get to the one that you like the best, but it's the best. Now, let's see. I think I'll go with a lighter color for the bottom half here. Because I want that to be the case, but I think I'll overlay it. So we'll just try. Sometimes I really like using 10 billion layers to get my point across. I know that a lot of people paint their characters with like 10,000 layers and stuff, but for me it's not. That's a fair point for both of those things. Your Sona does look tired all the time. And I mean, you just turned yourself into a giant Bowser-esque being. And I mean, there's the whole "so long, gay Bowser" thing, and that's sort of just you, huh? Although I do find it interesting that you say you're not super into Mario, but then you're just like, yeah, I'm a Koopa Troopa who's also a Bowser, who's also a robot from Sonic, who's also just be your full self. I want to see it. I want to see all your powers. Also, happy Earth Day, everybody! Happy Earth Day! Plant a tree or hug one. Doesn't matter. Now let's see. Will this look good in overlay or will it? Yeah, that's not. Yeah. Yeah. Get that sort of angelic look to it. Yes. That's what I wanted to see. Now let's see. Because I got some stuff I still want to do. Stuff that I took from the previous iteration that I liked. So let's see if we can get that in here happily. Right. Star freckles. There's still some more art to do in this particular region of the neck area too. But right now I'm just trying to give some good differentiation, which this could read as scales, I suppose. Could read as scales. Maybe you should read it as scales. And not freckles. It's a scales. Could do some over here. In the space between the horns as well. Yeah. Because I know that I'm full on sun coated individual. Both of my signs are fire signs. If you didn't know, the Chinese zodiacs are also, so those birth year ones are also sorted by element. And I'm fire in both my star sign / ruling planet being the sun, Western zodiac, and my Eastern zodiac. Which is fun fact about me. Fully fire coded. Now, we've got this, which I'm gonna draw in white with my inking brush. And I want you guys' opinions on it more than anything else here. Because I feel like it could use some work while at the same time enjoying this sort of thing. So I'm gonna ask you guys for your suggestions. Here in a second. Yeah, it didn't end where it needed to. The opacity is too easy to bump. So we got this sort of stars here. And I'm thinking they're sort of like the underbelly plates on a dragon. But to give you context, I need to group these up. So we're just going to go ahead and group all of this up at the moment so that I can hide that, so you can see the initial drawing didn't have all the hair and stuff. And see the sort of secondary idea that I was working with here, which was a full-on Corona Draconis energy. With the prismatic effects. I was thinking maybe I would do something similar with those white scale patches here. Do you guys think I should go further down? Or just show like one instead of two? I'm trying to figure out what the best like application of the design for these are. So I got one for the two. Okay. So seems like the consensus is these two are good. So it looks weird here. Is what you're saying? That's fair. That's a fair point. I also, from what I saw on the Discord you're sewing right now, duck, so. Because I know you can watch it, so I'll just write that and get you both mirror writing. And I got Nega Duck and regular duck. So, for you guys who can listen and who are here, do you like the idea of having like some sort of crystallized structure to it? Like this. Or should I just leave them blank? Or should I texture them in a different way? Yes. Initially, it's sort of like a light leak area. It's a dragon's underbelly, and a place that's illuminating. It's glowing. It's Let me just sort of pull this back up again because it makes sense to me if I use this as an example. Because this is not actually the correct final version because I needed to have an understanding of how the lines worked beforehand. But all of these white areas glow and sort of emit prismatic light. In this case, this hair flame would now be, yeah. Yes. My favorite my favorite thing is glowy big. So let's see then. What textures do I got? Abstracts, textures. So, got textures like that. Like that. That looks like fabric. Puffiness. Doing sort of a texture showcase. A lot of this is like soft stuff. Rectangular. Um, grunge. Dots. It's funny to me for whatever reason. I got the charcoals, but they're mostly good for materials, maybe. This one I've used before, but it doesn't really work unless there's a dark background color to it, or if it itself is dark. Even then, it doesn't really read from far away. Maybe I'll put the colors that I was thinking in here first before I do that. Because I didn't want to necessarily get rid of the colors that I had been using. Because I like them. The previous colors are not bad, but they're also not like the best in the whole world. I have a fondness for them, even though they're not what I was after because I'm sun toned. So, like, this not important because I'm not using that anymore. That's not the color of the eyes anymore, but it's these colors. So, like, take this we get this, and I'm gonna go and do like this. Sort of a callback. Maybe not my favorite one in the whole world, if I'm being honest. But like, let's 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 clear that. It may not be that I actually want to use those older colors the same anymore, but instead do like grab this. Yeah. Mm. And do like yes. I've shown the preview for that on the other side. I mean, this is just like full corona, like solar eclipse, lunar eclipse form at the moment because I was still working on deciding the colors. So it's this with big ass big wings and dragon princessy. But I'm still gonna try and do similar colors to the human variant. So let's probably not with the skin or anything, but yes. I want to make sure that Duck can read it. But like yes. The this might be more pastel colored, but like that, sort of crystalline in that nature. Like messing around with that sort of gets me what I want. No, 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 no. Not with that though. Like then we'd like I'll show sort of what I'm thinking for this particular part because there's a glow to it that I want to emphasize here. So it would be like that. Sort of illuminated. but I'm still uncertain on the colors, if I'm honest. So, for now, all I've got is this particular shape. And I'm not really sure what to do with it, other than I want to keep it and perhaps have it be fun and interesting like that. Now, we're gonna go, because I actually originally drew this whole thing in gray. I was deciding to play around with one of the options that you get in to sort of show off the wings. Now I want to show off the wings. Yeah, I don't want to do that because that shows what I did. Turn off the clipping mask there. We turn on the drawing assist. Because I have these designs over here, which were the initial thoughts, because I enjoy wings that aren't conventionally shaped. But I still want to get in that dragony vibe. So I was having fun with the thought processes there, but it ended up too stunted in my thought process and not in a I am a big proponent of dragons should have whatever types of wings they want and deserve. And so most of the time when I design wings for fun dragons that I enjoy, which has been a lot less in recent years, not because I don't enjoy dragons anymore, but because it's just not what I've been wanting to draw. I usually give the ones that I enjoy best these sort of fluffy looking pseudo bird kind of wings. Mainly because birds are cool in the way they can fly, in my opinion. But I'm also a bit of a weirdo when it comes to wings in general. Like, I've been known to do stuff like that to my dragon wings, and I'm probably going to do it for this one too, because I think that that's a fun idea. There's nothing in there, it's just a slit. It's sort of like a finger, but sort of gives that nonsense fantasy energy. There's no way that would work. Yeah, not for a real animal, but I'm not a real animal. I'm a creature of the highest order. I'm a I'm the dragon princess because kaijus are fun and I want to be a big monster while also being a pretty anime lady, which is valid of me. But like I've seen fun thought processes of things that you really shouldn't necessarily do. Like, there's no way on earth these wings would actually work, but I love them, so I'm using it because that's what I want. Pulling from like Pandora from Avatar, pulling from like the ridiculously silly designs for. And initially I had even little like chains coming off, which I still enjoy. Like, but in a more like glow sense, I think. And so that's of course what I'm going to go with. The thing with this is now I have to seal it off and decide on colors. And you'd be surprised at how difficult that can be, actually. This is like the reference image for the wings, right? So I'll probably be duplicating this layer later. But now I gotta decide what I want to do with it. Color wise. And I'm probably gonna do a couple and maybe ask you guys to weigh in. But like let's start with a good idea that I'm having. We're gonna do the base layer, looks like this. And then we're gonna get moving up. And then we're gonna get another moving up. That one didn't move up. Another one. Hopefully that reaches out underneath the wing. So that way we can do on this one. More like that. And oop. And on this one. Like that. So that that's the base layer. I'll probably do something else for the other one, so we'll just go ahead and turn that off on this one since I'm already doing it like this. And then we'd take like oop, like black for the feathers. Give some crow energy. Maybe. I'll do a secondary side and we'll try something else over there. Maybe you guys could give me a different idea because I'd be open to hearing it. Because this is the first one that I had and it was match the dragony part of the wings to the hair just for the interestingness of it. course, I'll post the finished version when I've finalized the design. The body's basically done, in my opinion. But yeah. So that's sort of what I was thinking for the initial thought, but there's also the other side where I could easily do white feathers instead. And this is not, you know, a really mm, imposing. I don't know. I don't know what word I'm looking for here. Intense. I wish I knew what word I was looking for. But I want to have both like high fantasy energy, but I also don't mind the appeal of being a magical girl. Maybe that's what I'll do. I just popped an idea for here. So, let's see what we got for here. Yes. Which one do you prefer? Barry? Do you know? Yes. That is the energy that I want to bring to the table is draconic magical girl. So maybe instead of and I take these three stripes that I made and I take this and I invert it and I take these three stripes that I made and I don't like the Gaussian blur on it. Maybe something else. No, that didn't work. That just yeah, could be fun, but not that one. Halftone's fun. This is why you mess with stuff, because it could. be exactly what you're looking for, and you won't know unless you try and. I understand with the black feathers thing, but you like the black feathers better, Fairy? Okay, maybe we'll try something else. Liquify? Can I understand? Oh, okay, give me a second. That was fun. Do that again. Oh, so this just makes it normal again. Hmm. This is super interesting. I'm gonna do this, I think. And then I think I'm gonna try to do a Gaussian blur again. Okay, so maybe not the. I don't know, I actually like that. I was trying to get some sort of like holographic look, like. But I'm ending up with a more tie dye vibe, and I don't necessarily hate it. That's still not where I want it, but like sort of getting closer ish. I still don't know what I want to do with that. It's so difficult. Um, in this case, I'll go back to the wings. I'm here, we go a layer above it, and I will turn it into a clipping mask. And I will actually get a really, really dark blue. And I'll go. Because why not? We can do dark blue here. Didn't mean to do that brush. But yes. Not opposed. Just trying to make sure. like think some parts of it, like this, should be a brighter color. Just because I think that's fun. I think those parts are the extra glowy parts. I don't know. I'm still working out the lore of everything. I know Dragon Princess, and that's about it. But do think I like the white wings. So I'm just gonna go like whoop, whoop. Whoop. Beautiful. Or maybe we go with gray. That gray is actually really cute. I'm gonna duplicate it. And then I'm gonna like and maybe I'll just not delete it. Duplicate this so that I can try something like that. Do I like it with the black or do I not? I don't really like this, I don't think. But I do like the white tipped feathers, so we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. Because I like that. And I take all of this and I copy paste it. And I take this and we flip it and we put it over here. So I merge that down. I take both of those. And I take that and we flip it. Not like that. I mean, you know what? That might be easier. Now, let's clear that so that we can do it slightly differently. We'll turn on Drawing Assist and we'll like go over these lines and this darker gray while I think about what I want to do for the actual lines themselves. I'm also going to turn that off because I don't need it anymore and I can delete it because I have the better lines. So we've got this color down by the edges. So we're going to make that a little yellower so that we can have those lines down here blend in a little bit more. Same for this. We're going to just slide it over some. I want it to read normally like that. And we take this and we just slide it over some more. And we're just going to be very careful about it so that it looks luminous but not messy. And I think these sort of dovey wings is cute. I like it. It's not crows, it's doves. Let's get this color back so that I can do the inner line here on both of them. Yeah, that's fun. That's good energy right here. I like that. Yeah. What to do with you? All right. It's funny. I could turn off the clipping mask and you'd see that, and it's still a pretty good representation of of the energies, I think. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and we're actually gonna get our little golden doohickey here done as well, because I feel like that deserves to be done. So we're gonna try and find a nice gold color. What do you mean by that? Yeah, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by glow dust fairy? There. Ah, yes, the freckly. Should I? That would be a cute thing. Maybe I should do that too. Let's just try it. I want to try it now. Because you gave me the idea and I want to try it. I like that. That can stay. I enjoy that. So that means turn on drawing assist. Maybe make this a little bit bigger. There. It's freckles on the thing too, cause that's cute. All right. I'm gonna take out my black pencil. Turn on my drawing assist. And show you sort of the outfit that I've been thinking about and working on for this lovely lady. Of course, we can't see it, so we'll turn on. We'll try a different color, purple, because this is sort of what I've been working with. I'm drawing 2 layers of clothing in the same-ish area, so I want you all to realize that. I haven't differentiated by color yet. I just want you guys to know that there's 2 layers of clothes for just the generic outfit that I'm seeing at the moment for this, for my new Sona. And this would just be the basicest of outfits. Not necessarily the magical girl fit, but and yes. She's got anklets too in my thought process, but at the moment we've got 2 sets of clothes, and one's the under layer gray, because I enjoy drawing that, and one's the purple tunicky looking top, and she's got more golden accessories because she's princess. So that's the energy at the moment. I want to figure out what to do with this before I start doing the final draw for that. So let's pick at this. Mainly because I like that. I like that color. Didn't mean to do it on top of that. I meant to do it here. Let's see. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. And okay. Okay. Now we've got that. I like the straight gradient, but I want to try. And if I do another one underneath it, that when we fade it out, Maybe we'll do... No. Maybe... Hmm. Hmm. That's very water. I do like that, but I wanted to try... playing with the chromatic aberration. Even though that wasn't what I wanted. Do like that. Okay. I don't know what that did really, so I'm not gonna do that. Hmm. Basically, I'm trying to do something interesting with this, but I don't know if it's working. Hmm. Hmm. Still don't know about this in particular. Uh, maybe this instead. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm I'm trying some stuff with the particular throat here. Let me try something like this. So, become a clipping mask for this. I'll turn it white. I'll get the materials. We'll get like that. We'll go here. We'll do this, and we'll come over here and we'll try. Oh, wait, maybe. I think that does it. I think that works for me. That, but I appreciate that. What do you guys think of the throat thing like that? Or do I still need to rethink it? I want to give it that bright star energy, so I'm also not opposed to. Ooh, maybe the white's better. And we do the outline and like. Okay, I like that the best. Out of the stuff I've done, I like that the best. So, gradient lines basically seems to be my consensus or my thought on the matter. Honestly, I don't know if I need that if I make that better. Yeah. I like that. duplicating that, making that cheese colors. It's better. Don't need that. Don't need that. Just need the full coverage lines. So we'll go with that because that makes me happy. Then, wait, that's the glitter freckles. Doop, doop, group it. Duplicate it. Take this and we turn it on. We leave that on. But we take this and we move it so that I can I want to show off how big the wings are, but it's difficult, so it'll let me do it this way, but it won't let me do it the other way, which is silly of it. Room. Room. So that I can show off. Just about how big the wings are, in my humble opinion. So we have the reference materials up here versus in practice down here. And then we have the outfit basic design, which I'm going to be sketching out now. I think that would be a good way to get this done. Get to an ending point here would be to do at least a last little bit. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Just this last little bit of line work where you guys will see how I think things through clothes wise. Basically, in at least the gray layer, there's two pieces to it, and since it comes out all the way up here, yeah, that's very magical, girl. The neck stars there. I'm very pleased. So very pleased. It took me a while to feel like that was right, which can definitely be hard sometimes when you're designing stuff like this. You want it to look nice from the very beginning. You want your design choices to make sense. But in this case, sometimes it's just got to be ugly until you figure out how you want to do it. And it's going to be a surprise what it ends up looking like. Now, oh. In essence, I could cut it here in the middle, but I'm not gonna do that. Mainly because it doesn't necessarily need it. Yep. So, here's a fun question, I think. If you could give your Sona one thing, like as a superpower, like what's the one thing that you know you can't like not have your Sona have or be? In this case for me, I've got to have dragon elements in it. Otherwise, I'm sad because I love me a good dragon element. And in some cases, it's got to be the whole dang thing. There. Now she's decent. Yeah. Shapeshifters are fun. That's a good answer, and I won't accept anybody who says that that's a boring answer. Just means you guys haven't realized that there's so many cool things in the world. So, I think I'm going to stop adding to it for the moment. I'll pull this over it so that you guys can see where the next set of lines are going to be. But yeah, that's where I'm going to cut it. That's where I'm going to stop for today. Thank you guys for coming to see me my new Sona, to see me add more lines and more colors and more details to it. I'm glad you joined me. So, eventually, this little bouncy icon up here is going to turn into something sort of like her. Except I'm going to be changing some stuff up, so all sorts of things may be moved around when I've finally finished with redesigning the Sona. As for the rest of you, thank you for coming. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or wherever you are. I appreciate you showing up and coming out for me. If you like what I do and want to support me, give me a follow. We'll hit the 10 follows goal soon. And if we do that, then I change the follow count to see if we can get higher. And maybe we'll do some fun stuff with that. Or you can support me by paying me on my Ko-fi. If you want to see more of my art and more of my stuff, that would be where you go to monetarily support me. If you like what I do but have missed my streams, my YouTube is also linked in the description, where all of my streams are archived, save for like the few that have disappeared to the ethers of time. So, thank you all for coming out. I will see you next time. Bye bye.